The international break is over and Leeds United are back, and it is the crunch time, the crucial part of the season, the final 8 games in the Championship. Daniel Farke has just done his pre-match press conference ahead of Leeds, taking on Swansea this weekend. Home game, Saturday, 3 o'clock, can you believe it, against Swansea. And I've made some notes, I've watched it, so you don't have to. I'm going to go through those notes as quickly as I can. But there was a lot to get through because obviously we've had a little bit of a break. I've had a break as well, you might have noticed, but I haven't done these for a little while, but we are back. So straight in, has the break been kind to Leeds United? It's the big question on everybody's lips. And Farke said, yes, it was good to recharge a little bit, but also have some time on the training pitch with a small group of first team players backed up with some under 21s. A few players are still not back from the international. Most of them started coming back from Tuesday, and the rest will be back this afternoon. And by tomorrow, everyone will be back, and there'll be one training session ready to prepare for the weekend. In terms of players that were injured returning, Max Vober is back in full team training as of today. Patrick Bamford has been back in team training for 2 weeks, and Ethan Ampadu has been back since last Tuesday, which is great news. The only injury concern coming back from the internationals, as you may all have heard, is Willy Gnonto. And Firpo is on his way back from the international, and the assessment is that he should be fine. There's no new injury there. He was then asked, could Ampadu and Gnonto be involved this Saturday? In terms of Gnonto, he says he's been doing a lot of rehab. He travelled back last Sunday, and as soon as he got back, they've been looking after the ankle as much as they can, but it does need rest. He is a massive question mark, but he did do some light training yesterday and today, and he should be available for the squad. The final test will be tomorrow when they do team training. We won't be stupid. We will not risk him. It's 50-50 currently. In terms of Ampadu, he once again has returned quickly, 2 weeks ahead of schedule. He's a very valuable player, Farke said, and he is definitely going to be in the squad for this Saturday, which is great news for me. I think he starts. Then, in terms of where we're at, where Leeds are at post-break, he said, we're top after 38 games. We had a very tough summer last year, a short break, a loss in the playoff final, some emotional transfers, but we have rebuilt. Leeds is a shirt that wears heavy, and it is most teams' cup final. Like when teams play Leeds, they want to win. It's a huge, huge game for them. Our consistency has been really good. We have a great spirit in the camp and a really strong mentality. The first game back after the break is always tough, he said, but we are ready and we will have a very strong lineup. He was then questioned about Patrick Bamford. Now that Bamford is back, is he an option? And what about Harry Gray? He said all players that are available have a shot. It's too soon for Harry Gray. He's not played any first team senior football, but he's improving all the time. He was asked about the difference between the squad this year going for promotion and the run-in compared to what happened last year. And he said we have a very, very different mentality. It was interesting. He mentioned like the contract situation and some of the players that were maybe going into that run-in knowing that they could get away. If things didn't work out well, they were able to leave quite easily and move on to a better level regardless of what happened to Leeds. I thought that was interesting. We have a more experienced group for the run-in this year and we're good to go. In terms of the medical staff, they've been on it all year. He was full of praise for them. You need a little bit of luck, but also they're relentless with the rehab, and so are the players. Then in terms of where we're at going into it, does he think that 4 home wins will be enough? And he said yes. That gets us to 92 points, and we're not going to lose all our away games, but we need to take it one game at a time. Home games will still be difficult. We need to respect every team that comes to Elland Road, and we need the fans behind us. So that is us all caught up with what's going on at Leeds United, where we're at, what Farke's thinking. If you've made it all the way to the end of the video, please drop me an MOT in the comments. And yeah, thank you for watching.